One major reason a lot of women want to get married today is to reduce responsibility and hunger. A lot of women are hungry and they are lazy mentally. They don't want to work. So they see marriage as a plan B to rush in so that a man can carry their responsibility, take care of their family, feed them. It is when the man have started doing those things, fed their family, fed them, they are now robust. That is when they will now start shouting, he has bad character. He used to beat me. He's a narcissist. He's a hunger. He was doing it. But hunger closed your mouth. Immediately you chop belly full, you begin complaining. I'm talking about those women that are always making noise every time. My husband, my husband, my husband, my husband. Stop disturbing us. You know the reason why you married that man. Every woman always see the bad signs, but some of us ignore it because of some certain benefits. Shut up! Don't tell me that rubbish. You saw it. I said, shut up. You saw the bad sign. But money no agree you. Bone straight hair no agree you. Close eye. Then by the time he has bought all the bone straight hair for you, made you comfortable, you are disturbing us online. He wants to kill me. Domestic violence. Who he was violenting you before? Why you not run? Hunger. And that is the reason why our marriages today are not working, because a lot of girls are lazy, they are hungry. I opened an office in Lagos and I employed people, and I realized that there are jobs, but girls don't want to work. A lot of girls in Lagos, especially Lekki, are used to prostitution. You will find very little of them that want to do legit job and be paid well. These girls have wrong mindsets. They cannot come and sit down and be working for someone. They can just pass their leg and the man will dash them 20,000. They do like 500,000 a day. And I'll come and sit down somewhere. Someone will pay me 100,000 a month. Hunger. Now, I like to turn the other side of the coin, because recently people have known me to be a feminist. I always talk about women. While I was coming up as a relationship therapist, people saw me as a gender biased person. No. Experience and people's story. I now counsel people officially. Initially, I wasn't counseling people officially. I didn't have an office. Relationship therapy for me started like a hobby before it became a profession. Before, I just enjoyed talking about relationship based on my own understanding. But now that it has become a profession and I have studied different courses on relationship therapy, and people now come to me, I now hear real life story with evidences and situations. Women are the cause of their problem. I have to state it to my gender so that you will know that we now know you people are the cause of all this drama. Stop all this nonsense. We know that society gives us that leverage when we cry, when we shout. They go say, Umabona lie. You saw all those bad signs, you took it. Now, where you don't chop the man money, finish, you can't shout domestic violence, you want to kill him. Some of you are greedy, some of you are hungry, some of you are lazy. Baby girl life. He has money, he's going to spoil me. You rushed in there for the baby girl life. The baby girl life was coming with slap, but you wanted to acquire some certain thing. The man has placed you on a particular standard now. You don't know the video, you don't know Tiwa Savage. The man don't carry you go one level now. Now you call the shout domestic violence, domestic violence, domestic violence. But hunger took you there. Was he not beating you before? He was. What am I saying? As a woman, money should be the least thing when it comes to marriage. I say it in a couple of my videos. You can make money even more than a man. You are just lazy. When you are an independent woman, you don't have to be a billionaire. You don't have to be driving a G-Wagon with your small Toyota Corolla. And you can do some certain things for yourself. You will be able to make right choices. Hunger has made a lot of you women pick bad men. You know that they are bad, but because you are hungry. Long throat is what has put you in that bad situation and that bad marriage. Please stop saying men. You saw the bad character. But you want that bone straight hair. He bought you iPhone 13 and iPhone 14. You dey collect slap. Now when you don't collect iPhone 14 and iPhone 13, you won't go. You go nowhere. You made the choice, for better for worse. Stay there. It's not when the man don't feed you belly you won't wrong go. But you see the bad character. If you can accept a man's bad character while you were dating him, you will endure it forever. For better for worse. Some people say blessing, they don't used to show it. It's a lie. I say they used to see it. But you used to pretend like you did not see it. Every bad character a man has, every bad character a woman has, you saw it, but you overlook it. Because she's too fine and she's too big. You don't want another man to collect them. Sometimes some of you are even scared to correct them just because you feel that if I correct them, I will lose them. Why are you complaining? Now when you don't chop belly food, you don't benefit everything. Now you can't come social media, they make them, please shut up. Shut up your dirty mouth and find a way to work it out. After all, that's what you signed for. Now, this goes to the young, beautiful ladies that have not made that mistake. My darling, forget all this noise on social media. Marriage is a beautiful thing. Forget all these celebrities and their noisemakers. Some of them went in there for their own different reasons. But me, Blessing Okoro, is telling you that marriage is beautiful. Relationship is beautiful. I've been married before and I've been divorced. And it didn't change my mindset to wanting to get married again. But the reason why I'm not married now, I've been divorced for over 11 years, is because we have a lot of foolish men. And I don't want to pick foolish men out of desperation. I am too aware to be with a foolish man. And that's what I want to teach you. I have built myself to the point that I'm overfed. I'm not hungry. There is something I'm looking for in a man. You can't impress me now with car. You can't impress me with money. You can't impress me with nonsense. In fact, the men I always fall in love with are men that are simple. I fall in love with men that are simple. I love to see a man show me his vulnerability. A man that can be a baby around me. That's the kind of man I love. I'm not a hungry woman. And when I love you, you will know I love you for you, not for what you have to give me. There are lots of gifts that my boyfriend has bought for me. I've not won. There are lots of designer bags he has bought. I've not carried. That's not my... Where they go, Seth? I barely go out. If you notice very well, I'm always in my office. I'm always in my house, or I'm in my hotel room. You barely see me go out. I barely go out. Work, home, hotel. Sometimes when I want to just, change the environment, I don't want the kids to disturb me, I'll just go and check into a hotel for 2 weeks. Hunger. So I just want to remind you, that beautiful woman that is complaining about your husband. Now, hunger. And that beautiful young girl that have not made that mistake, go and find something doing. So that you don't get married out of hunger. Because you see these celebrities and all these noisemakers, now hunger and I make the marriage scatter. It's because they were there for the wrong reasons. There's so much power you have as a woman. Love is beautiful. Marriage is beautiful. And when you have something doing and you can solve a problem, a man will love you. A man will listen to you when a man knows that you are doing something, you are managing staff, you have a business. That's when he can discuss business with you. When you're not doing anything, you're just an idiot. Well, how can you be discussing business with someone that does not have business? That's why some of your husbands don't talk to you, because you don't do anything. You don't know anything. So what do you want to impute? He will prefer to talk to his PA or his secretary. That's why a lot of men started sleeping outside. The PA gets sense past wife. Secretary gets sense past wife. Secretary know the work. It's because a lot of women are not innovative, or your own to lie down for house, they chop money, they carry children, they walk up and down. That's why he doesn't talk to you. Remember I said, the problem is not the person your husband is fucking. The problem is the person your husband is talking to. It is talking that is bonding, not the sex. A man can sleep with a prostitute and pay her and get out. But when a man starts to talk with a woman, he's gone. Pray an intelligent side chick does not grab your husband. That can tell him, okay, in your business, add this, remove this, and it works. Your husband will be in love with that woman. While you in the house, you are busy doing nanny work. Your work is not to wash plates as a wife and to be cleaning house and to be carrying. That's not your work. That's the work of a help. A lot of you mistake it once you get married. You will leave your God's-given talent and become a house girl. That is how he will treat you. That's why your husband cannot even talk to you. He cannot even tell you, honey, see what's happening in the office. Give me your input. It's because you're a house girl. What do you want to? No business money, your house they clean. Hmm?